We are welcoming the Classic 900 back to the channel with a bit of an unfortunate and honestly a little bit of a frightening video had I not caught this fuel leak at the time I did. So in today's video we have a fuel leak to fix on this car. I also want to provide you all with some updates on the C900, where it's been, what's been going on, as well as what is going on behind me right here just out of frame. So without further ado, we gotta pop the hood here and get this situation resolved, because currently this car is a 3,000 pound paperweight. The last few times I've driven this car, I have noticed the smell of fuel. I figured it was just the seals in the fuel tank starting to go bad, pretty common on a car of this age. I've known others that have dealt with that exact issue, so I figured I'd get to it when I got to it. The smell was also not consistent. However, this morning I went to move the car. I had to jump it in order to do so because it hadn't been moved in a while, and I noticed that there was a pinhole fuel leak coming right out of that line right there. So that was obviously very concerning. I have no idea how long it has been doing that for. What it does mean, unfortunately, is that it was kind of pissing fuel all over my paint job there, so that paint job's kind of ruined, but is what it is. I'm just glad that if I hadn't caught this or seen it, this could have been a whole lot worse. It could have leaked onto something, could have caught fire, whole car could have been gone in the matter of seconds. So let this serve as a reminder to just do a quick inspection of your fuel lines if you have a C900 or an older car like this. You can actually see it looks like it has another crack developing there, so we need to fix that today. But I also want to come over here and show you guys what we have going on, because there is some work in progress in the side yard. There are 2 holes dug right here, and we have some things sitting over here. So I will leave that at that. That will be coming in a future video. It's been taking a lot of my time recently, but I am so excited for this. So I'll leave it at that. This hose right here is actually NLA, meaning no longer available. So what most people do is they cut the old hose off. You can see it's actually a hard line with kind of like a something kind of hose wrap over it, and then they just replace it with generic fuel lines. So that's going to be the plan today. We need to cut this off, take it to an auto parts store, figure out the right diameter, and hopefully just install some generic fuel hose with a couple of hose clamps and get that solved as a quick little cheap fix. So quick update on the 900 and what's been going on. I was planning on making a video on this fuel smell at some point soon when I got around to diagnosing it, but it has kind of diagnosed itself. So I'm just using a razor blade here. So because of that, I haven't really worked on this car a whole lot this winter. I've been doing stuff with the house, working on other cars, and I know a lot of people have been kind of wondering what's going on with this car. And so, well, here's your update. The update is that there isn't much of an update, and I do have a lot I still want to do to it, and videos will come at some point, but it has unfortunately just been on the back burner as of late. Would also like to move on from the NG900 before too long, so I'm going to try to focus on that car for the time being as well, to get that thing ready to pass off to one of you, hopefully. I don't want to break it entirely. There we go. And there we go. Thankfully, all the fuel pressure that was in it is gone. Thankfully, fuel kind of dries after a little bit of time, so we're going to go take this now to an auto parts store, see if we can get that diameter right, get some generic fuel hose, and come back, get this thing installed. I will catch up with you all very soon. So inner diameter of this is about 6.3 millimeters, supposedly, so got some hose that has 6.35 1/4 inch diameter, so this should be exactly what we need. Shout out to AutoZone, just $4 for this. So hopefully we got a nice, quick, easy fix here. Let's head back home. I was going to clean up these fittings, but honestly they probably haven't seen the light of day in 40 years, so I'll wipe them down real quick. They look good. We've got our new hose cut to the proper length. We don't want to do anything too long because we don't want this to kink. But yeah, that fits over there nice and tight. That doesn't even really want to come back off. I might just have to leave it on there. And then to go with that, I have a set of just generic fuel-specific hose clamps. You can see they look a little different than your standard worm clamps. So we'll be using these in the correct size to secure that to the fittings. That is the perfect length. Look at that. No kinks or anything. If you're doing something like this, you want to make sure you get the fuel-rated hoses. If you don't get fuel-rated hoses, they can deteriorate over time. They might not be rated for the pressure that the fuel hoses need to be rated for. This one specifically says it's rated for 3.5 bar. For instance, it's just a Duralast hose, 6.35 millimeters from AutoZone. All right, let's start her up. Make sure we got no leaks. That is looking pretty good. All right, let's see. So far, so good. I'm gonna let it run for a few minutes. Obviously won't know for sure till we drive it and it's really pushing fuel through there. But these are fuel-rated clamps, fuel-rated hoses. It's what's supposed to be on there. So I have no doubt that this is going to solve that issue. Been running for a few minutes. Let's give it a couple revs. Any signs of leaks. I think I am pretty confident in saying we have got this fixed, and other people have used this exact same method to fix this exact same issue before. So maybe a good little piece of preventative maintenance if you own a 900 and you have not replaced that little fuel line before. It's $4 from AutoZone, a couple of hose clamps that are fuel rated, and you are good to go for a little bit of peace of mind. If you enjoyed this video, thank you all so much for watching. Again, we'll have some updates on what's going on here, hopefully before too long, and I will see you all very soon for another video. Crisis averted for sure on this one.